Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. How are you all doing? Please, when you join, or when you playing this live stream, please don't forget to like the stream for me. And I appreciate everyone that's been supporting the channel. I appreciate you all. God bless you. My super chatters and the channel members. Um, Anytime in any way. And Musisi, thank you. God bless you. Thanks for your support. Thanks for everyone's support, everyone that's been supporting the channel. I love and appreciate you. So I will try and make it quick today. I am feeling very strong. So, and I hope you understand what I mean. Hope I can be seen. Yeah, yeah. Um, 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 so okay. So I saw a case study that I love to talk about. Hey, Chison, how are you all? Can you guys hear me? Hope you can hear me. You're welcome. Loved Shika fishing vlog. Thanks for joining me. Good afternoon. Please don't forget to give the stream a thumb up. Thank you. You can hear me. Thank you. I'm feeling very strong. So, Chisom, you say this woman is always feeling strong. Now, so we see her more. Once one person bring her, we just find it happening. So, yeah. So what I want to discuss today, I want to try and make it quick so I can also rest. Thank you. Where are you watching me from? I would love to be asking. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Yeah. Where are you watching me from, Navid? Is it Navid or now Navid? I've got this cold flu thing. Look at this thing. It's asking me to join my own channel member. Um, so that I don't go off track. Let me see what we're discussing. I saw something that I want us to discuss, which is oh, Moses is online. Okay. Um Friends limit in marriage. I will see if I can share it. My question about it is, can your friend um borrow money from your husband? Is it advisable for your friend to excuse me to ask your excuse me to ask your hubby to loan money, or let's say your partner, in short, your partner. So in case a guy is watching, if can your partner ask for a loan from your can your friend or your partner ask for a loan from your friend? Can your friend ask for a loan from your partner? And most especially without telling you, how would you feel? What do you think? How do you think it should be done? Because it seems the world that we're in, some people will say, as long as there's no strangers attached, so you should be free. Oh, thank you. Let you start watching. Let me start. Okay, you're watching from Texas. Oh, I thought it's Houston. So that as long as there's nothing attached to it, so anyone can ask your partner for a loan. And Do you agree does that settle well with you? When I'm gonna read it out and then maybe let me actually see if I can. I hope. Okay. So I'm not discussing something that meant to be doing at Gores Corner, Easton, Texas, USA. Okay, I haven't been there, so I'm not gonna lie. I don't know really. So Texas. Oh, I heard that we have a lot of our people there. Some people said it's another Nigerian over there. The same way that Peckham and some area are another Nigeria in the UK. Thank you. I'm just trying to bring up the. So the person was asking if was it wrong for her partner, a friend, to was it wrong? She was complaining that a friend went to her husband to ask for a loan without telling her. So I guess you feel hurt. So when I saw it, I thought, well, some people do this. I have experienced it before. Some people will not tell you. They feel, especially some of them, if they have, they are really cordial with your partner, you know, so they will go and ask him or her for maybe a loan. Do you expect that your partner discuss with you before giving him or her the loan, or you think it's none of your business as long as there's nothing between them? Some people just feel if there's nothing between them, that need for them to there's no need for them to know. Um, there's no need for them to know about the loan. I'm trying to find it. That's why I'm just pausing and okay, so the question is your wife's friend has asked you for financial help without informing your wife. So let's say your husband friend has decided to ask you for a loan without telling your husband. So vice the other way around as well. Should you assist her or him without informing your partner as he or she he or she as in your partner will be upset if as the wife will be upset if your husband goes ahead without informing him. You know what? Let me try and put it on the screen. That's what I want us to discuss today. I know it's been a while, apart from the unboxing that I did on who's sending it? I'm not sending it there. Unboxing I did on Boxing Day. So I thought, okay, let me do a live stream today to round up the year and say thank you to all my supporters on EMV. And I pray that we're going to step into the new year with Thanksgiving. Is it actually a picture? It's not a picture. It should just be. Let me make it a video so we can be able to see it. Please don't forget to give the video a thumb up. As people will say, we have 44 million people in the house, and some will say as well. I think she just says we have how many million people in the house. And what do you have any plan for the new year? And meant to ask people because some people believe in a New Year resolution. Do you believe in New Year resolution? While I'm uploading the topic of discussion for today, can we also talk about that. Do you have New Year resolution? Do you believe in it? Do you practice it, or is it, or you just let the children do that? Why they when they get to the certain age, which then maybe if they can't do it anymore and they know what to do. Please don't go on with our thumb up. Now, so now, that's the one. Please don't go on with a thumb up. Thank you. Please give me a thumb up. Please give me a thumb up. Please don't go on with my thumb up. Yeah. So for better understanding, so when you see that they're addressing the woman, and if you're a man, just put yourself in your partner's shoe, like it's happening to you. So we're not trying to just focus on one gender here, but I'm trying to focus on your partner and how what your friend are entitled to. Some of your friends feel they are entitled to excuse me, they are free with your husband. Some friends some friends have free access to your, oh my god, to your husband or your wife to be or your wife before you guys met. You guys are they are friends, or they've met through you, your what you met your partner, your wife through them. And do you think because of that they should have um this is something I wanted to do on the other this thing, but so I can still let it out here. And this night boat is funny. Oh. God help me, says at Chisom, justice delivered. When I saw justice, I wanted to say, have you seen the message already? This night boat is funny. Um, yeah, so some feel because you met your partner through them, or they've been friends before, way before you met your partner, they feel they can still have free access to him. And is that your belief? Is it right for this person to think, okay, they can go ahead and ask for a loan without telling the wife? Or is your wife friend? I think I'm confused. Okay, I'm getting confused gradually here. So I've put that on the screen so I'm not mixing things up. You're welcome, Chris. Extra corner, extra corner. Don't mind go on with our okay. Please don't go on with our thumb up. So it's Chison and Naibo today. And Naibo also is in love with AA. If in case you know AA. So you're welcome, Extra Corner. Hope you're doing well. I think I've met you in one of the stream before. I can't really remember. I don't know where. I can't remember where. It's either Bella or F. But yeah, you're welcome. Compliment of the season to you. I mentioned AA. I didn't even know she was here. So AA. Hey, compliment of the season. Hope the Christmas went well. Had the children, and it is well. Yeah. So I was talking to Extra Corner. Yeah. So I think we've met somewhere before. So a compliment of the season to you. How are the family doing? So Chison, whatever Nightbot is doing to you, don't mind Nightbot as such too much. AA is nice but antidotes. So anyway, that's the thing on the screen that I want us to discuss. Like I said, I wanted to do a stream before the end of the year, and also to appreciate people that have been supporting the channel, people that have been supporting me in one way or the other. We got monetized a few weeks ago. The WH wasn't easy, so we finally rounded. We're rounding up the year with already done with WH Palava. Thank you for everyone. I appreciate you. God bless you. May your dream come true. Amen. So the message, it says your wife's friend has asked you for financial help without informing your wife. Should you assist her without informing your wife? As the wife, would you be upset if your husband goes ahead without informing you? So please let me hear from you. It's either the person knows, the person doesn't know. So don't be surprised if we treat this next year in the other channel, because there's more deeps into it. But when I saw this, I said, okay, let's just uh, brush on it. This financial assistant does even have to be financial assistant or so, but maybe we should stick to financial assistant. If somebody is seeking for financial assistance from your partner, do you think the person needs to tell you, in because the person is close to you, are they meant to tell you? I'm using the natural light, excuse me, but if you feel it's dark, I might put on the light. The ring light is, most of the time it comes on my face, so I don't, because of that, I don't even put on my glasses most times when I'm on stream. So let's hear from you. What are your thoughts? Do you think you need to be told by your friend, your subscriber? Oh, okay. Thank you. Um, thank you. Christmas was good. Bless God. So Chisholm, she's saying hello to you. This night boat is another level. Oh, drop the link. My sister, I'm sorry. God help me. Me that need I actually even need to drop the link, because as I did so, I was thinking, should I just postpone this? Should I just manage and do it? I like to deliver, so I said, let me just make it quick. So sorry about that. I saw the thing late. Okay, let me use my phone to come in. I didn't even remember to share it somewhere. It depends on the wife. Some wives don't like rendering help, even though they are in a position to help. So the hubby will help without letting the wife know. I like your point. I was part of what I wanted to say towards the end, that some partners know their wives. It doesn't mean that when they know their wives are stingy, why did they go ahead to marry them? Some might be appear, or they might be free to assist people, but life has taught them. It could be many people, many friends or families that have turned down their good gestures, so they've turned a new leaf. So whenever they hear anything assistant, they will instantly kick off. But if their partner, their husband or wife is not in agreement with it, and they know that this person that is asking for financial help has the great has a great need for that, they might decide to keep their mouth shut. Just that my advice is, when you keep your mouth shut, make sure the money is also something that you are able to forget in case that person doesn't pay back. Because if they don't pay back, or something happen and they can't get paid, and you're not being able to be, they're not able to pay you, you don't start showing that reaction, and your wife now get to know, and what you were trying to cover up before is now exposed. You're welcome, Chison. Can you hear me? You're
Yeah,
welcome, Chison. You're
yeah, I
welcome.
can hear you. Good morning or good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Compliment of the season. How are you doing too? Let me reduce this. Okay.
Compliments of the season. Hello, everyone. Compliments of the season. This is a very critical question. And if we talk about it, night go come, tomorrow go come again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, reading from your screen, you said your wife's friend has asked you for financial help without informing your wife. Should you assist her without informing your wife? As the wife, would you be upset if your husband goes ahead without informing you? So it goes pari passu.
Yeah.
To me, I think that a loving husband will always tell the wife that, see, that your friend told me to lend her some money. And a loving wife will also do the same by telling the husband that he's a friend that always come here, or that is staying there, said to her, see, give me this, I will pay you later. A good marriage should not have anything hidden in it. It is two of you that will agree, if you even have to give to that person. I know that you might have your own account, you can remove it, nobody will know. But it is not really good because it can turn to something else. It can turn to something else. How about if your husband find out that you gave his friend money and he will be like, so this is the man that has been sleeping with you. And you just be like, no, I gave him because he's your friend. No, 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 no. It's a lie. There is something more to that. Why should you do that without informing him? If there is nothing, you can't go ahead and remove the money from the house, even though it's your money. I know that if it is the same account, he would definitely know that some money has gone out. But you having your own account, it's okay if that is what you want to be doing. But why should you remove that money without telling your husband? The same way to the man. If you go ahead and give my friend money without informing me, you have to explain more. Hmm? You have it you have a lot of questions to answer. So that's my 1 cent from this.
Okay. Thank you. What about um some will get the money, they will try to assist the person based on, okay, let's say for example the woman, and the woman that comes to ask for financial assistance is not really in a cordial relationship, or your wife is not, I'm saying your wife, I'm putting you as the man, your wife is not complains, or your wife complains much about the person. You know, there are some people that, as a wife, our spirit doesn't just go well with this person. We could be friends, but for them to be around, maybe in the house, you don't just feel the this
Hmm.
thing, and they now go to your husband to ask for
Hmm.
financial
That
assistance.
is the worst. That is
Yeah,
the worst because you know that our face no they meet. Why should you go
yeah,
talk to
your
my
spirit
husband?
just, you can't really
Eh?
sense
That
something
is
is
the
off.
worst. We are even talking in a situation where it is a very good friend of your husband, yet you still have to tell your husband before doing that. Where did you both meet to even talk about that? He called your phone. That's the first thing you should tell your husband before you start swearing that no be like that now. I did not do anything. Oh. Not to talk of the one that his face or her face doesn't go well with yours, and the person will not go behind to talk to your spouse. That is more suspicious. That one is completely off it because you can't do that. If you don't like me, you should not like my husband. You don't like my husband, please don't like me. And that is another thing that goes between spouses, which can be another topic. How can somebody be a friend to your wife and that person, you don't really like that person, and the person keep coming? It is risky. And the same way, there's this man always coming to see your husband, and you don't really like him. And you keep telling your husband, and your husband is not, paying attention to that. One thing can lead to another. So if my face is not, welcoming to you, and you go behind me to go ask money from my husband, you have some questions to answer.
Okay, Mama, what if oh God, what if let's I'm just I'm gonna play the devil advocate here, but you know what I mean by I'll try and be on both sides. What if, as for your husband, he knows that, or you yourself also knows that maybe this person is struggling financially. Let's say, for example, is a single mom with children. I don't know. I can't place number of children, and
Hmm.
of course,
She
that
really
girl.
needs it. Yes,
But
we can, but we still have to talk about it because we have our own budget, right? Yes, it's a
but your
very good
husband,
giving arm. Or he will quickly do it and then let me know, which is okay because he's not my house help. He's still the man of the house. As far as he does that, possibly the woman needs it immediately. But when you now come home, why won't you like bring it
talk
up?
about
Ah,
it.
could you believe that I saw this woman with all her children in the street? I have no thing to say immediately than to quickly, give them money to go home. Ah, I will be like, hey, yeah, like a good wife. Why should you be angry again? Why did you not come home to tell me before you go back to the road to help them? That one doesn't make sense. If you still trust your
Dickiness,
man, you will trust. Dickness, don't enter this one.
let me call you by your church name,
My church name.
your church title. Dickiness and beg, please let me ask. So, what if, like we said, the person is the has a children, and your husband knows that if he tells you, you're
Ah.
going to show drama, and
Anyway,
sometimes
depends on the
men will
woman.
say,
It's true. There are some women that are so
that's what,
dramatic.
yeah,
I
some men.
know.
Yeah, some men, they know how their wife will show drama, and the drama is not just one day. If it's just one day, to be fine. In
Ah,
fact, for the rest of that week, they will be
she will
hearing
frustrate the
if they
man,
make a
Abby.
mistake,
Eh?
if they sneeze and it's mistakenly part of the distance
I
fall on their
know. Some
skin.
women are so dramatic. They will take it out of proportion.
Yes,
So you have taken the money here to go and give to that your girlfriend. Ah, it's
and
true.
if there are some people that any woman around the man is always maybe you're dating
The
or you done
suspect.
this one,
That's
it
crazy.
annoys them, but
That's
they wouldn't
crazy.
stop to want to help
That's why I
people.
keep telling people, marry your friend, marry well. That is where it
Eh,
starts.
as
Marry
everybody know if you
well.
marry friend, because
Eh?
some marry their
Marry
friend, but
well
their
now.
friend turn something else.
Oh,
When they
it's
got
true.
married, they forget to
Sometimes,
marry their friend.
sometimes they hide their character. It's true.
Hidden.
And then later they will show their color. The same way for women. You marry your friend, and by the time she comes in, come born one, born two, she will tell you, I don't born heaven and earth. Igbo people used to say, I don't born man, born girl. Born man, born woman, don't talk to me. Oh. And you just be looking at her. Ah, not be this small girl where all of us go marry be this. It's true.
Mm.
So, for a dramatic wife that always take things out of proportion, the man can go ahead and do that, without even telling her. Yes, let whatever that will come
Yeah.
to
And
me.
when it now happen,
Let
in
it
the near
come.
future, the woman can even turn the thing around. The someone that was helped can now, some men, they will tell you this. I've seen before that the man will tell you, please don't let my wife know because I
Mm,
don't want drama, and they know. But
mm,
as
mm.
much as frequent as they do it because they're just showing their genuine support. Let's say the woman husband is actually their old friends, you understand,
Mm.
old whatever, and they just that some would they will go that far to say, excuse me, please
Don't
don't
tell
let
my
my
wife.
wife
Oh.
know. It doesn't mean that they're showing interest in the woman. They just don't want the drama
That
at home.
drama at home.
Yes.
Hmm.
So later, the woman that was helped, let's say in 6 months or whatever, can start saying, okay, let me give this man face now. Maybe the woman
Mm-hmm.
can also rub me. If you
Mm.
start rubbing me,
It's true.
we do shoulder to shoulder. You know what I mean?
See, before the man will go ahead and do that, knowing that the wife is a drama queen, he should also be ready for the fight. By the time the story, story go on now,
Yeah.
everything will be open. I will be ready to stand and say whatever you want to say about that woman. Go ahead and say it. The only
So
thing is that I'm
Dickiness.
going out with her. It's okay. Only God knows.
So Dickiness, now
Mm-hmm.
that we will love that, when the man is given, he should let his wife know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um
But if the woman
but
is a drama queen,
the woman is either a drama queen or and we know it's right. Sometimes because it's right doesn't mean that it's really the fact. Or you don't feel that you don't feel, would I say accomplished, you don't agree to it as at that moment to want to do it that same way. You want to do it your own way, even if you know you're going to be burnt. I don't know if you get what I mean. That there are
mhm,
sometimes you see something, I might be burnt with this thing, but you know what? Let me just do. You just take the risk. In as
mhm,
much as I'm now pushing this, putting you on the spot on this, that says
mhm,
when you want to give, when your left hand your right hand wants to give to your left, and your left hand wants to give to your right hand, that no one should know. What
mm,
if that's what the man is trying to practice, or that's what the woman is trying to practice?
yes.
Don't forget that we're talking of a woman right now, and we know women are with dramas. But if it was the woman that was borrowing, or borrow is the man is a man's boyfriend, a husband's friend money, the man will not agree that there's nothing between them. So let me stop there for you to respond to. Thank you for.
That's a big one. That's really a big one. A man should, take decision in this situation because knowing your wife that she will never understand you, you can go ahead and do that. Extend that helping hand. Only God knows.
So when they are sending rendering the helping hand, and the wife is not aware, they didn't tell the wife. We were saying it would be, of course, it would be the right thing for the man to tell the wife, but the man want to practice Matthew 6:3. So because two becomes one, does that mean that everything needs to be said? Everything needs to be goes through the partner?
To me, I think everything needs to be said, except in a situation where your partner is not an understanding one. You have told him over and over some things and he still did not understand. You will not give him over to reprobate mind for him to keep doing what the enemy, the devil, has, uh, orchestrated him to be doing. You just give him over to the devil since you have tried to make him understand some things about life, that we need to help this person. We need to be doing this. This is the biblical way. This is something that is supposed to be done. And the money is there. If it's not there, it will be different that it's not there. But since you people are eating and you can still render a little help to that person, let's do it. And you tried and he still, could not let you. If you have your own account, you can do it. But if you don't have your own account, you cannot do it because where will you steal from? If you go to that account, he knows. The same way
That's
from the
my
woman's perspective.
Thank you. So in a nutshell, Matthew 3, is it Matthew 3? No, Matthew 6 3 does still apply to,
Did you
does not
say
apply when it comes
six
to that.
three? Or
On
sister, seek you first the kingdom of God. Is that the one you're quoting?
No, no, when the right hand give to
The
the
left. Oh, do not let your right hand know. You
Yeah.
don't have right and
Hold on.
left in marriage now. I think 1 plus 1 is already 1. So you have one hand, no more
Let me
left and
Google
right.
the verse. I hope I'm not saying the wrong thing. Let me
Let me
Google
quick.
the verse. Yeah, 6:3. Yeah, Matthew 6:3. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing.
Do you have left and right hand in marriage? I thought 1 plus 1 is now 1.
So, so
I will always justify it.
I
Then
know
when the
you're.
man
That's why
or
I
the
said
woman is a
beginners.
demon.
You're
Eh?
always you're always to become one. So I go soon give you name. I'll call you
Two
Ruth
become
Mrs.
one.
Good to become one.
Yes, so as a marriage expert, wait until I get to my niche. We will
Okay.
explore more.
You'll get to your niche soon. You're getting there.
Mhm.
Very, very soon.
Mhm.
We're almost there in Jesus' name.
Yes.
Anyway, so because of that, everything must go through your partner. He must be aware. I think we're also looking at the
If it's a
disadvantages, the
considerate one.
consequence of not telling. Sorry, B Joy, you're welcome. I'm sorry, I meant to have said hello to you, and thank you
Hi,
for
Big
coming.
Joy.
And LV Abit 100, you're welcome. Thank you for
Hey,
joining.
Healthy Habit is here.
Yeah.
We'll catch up with you soon.
So, guys, please, if I'm on live stream, I think I need to say it on the other end as well. And
Big Joy, I
you
will
call
see
me
you
if,
soon.
pardon me?
No, I'm saying hello to Big Joy Special.
Okay.
I'll
So
catch
if
up
I'm
with
on,
you soon.
if someone is talking and a guest is on, someone is co-hosting with me or somebody is on, if you come in, I might not acknowledge immediately, but I'll try to highlight your message. It doesn't mean that I'm ignoring you, please. I hope you do understand. Thank you. Yeah, let me quickly. You can keep talking. Please give me a minute. Let me quickly speed out.
So, guys, especially those that just joined us, she brought a case study about it say your wife's friend. Yeah, I know you can see it on the screen. So are you gonna help a friend to your husband without letting your husband know? Or the other way round? Are you gonna do that? So I'm of the opinion that you have to tell your spouse. You have to explain. And then she took it further by asking, how about you knowing that your partner is dramatic, that he or she is going to take it out of proportion or be like, why should we? Or why did you? And I said, you can go ahead and do it knowing that you have an evil man or an evil wife. And then at the long run, if it finally, get into your ear that your spouse did that, what will you do? You have to face the dance, knowing that you have done that because of God, not because you have anything to do with that person. So that is what we have discussed. So
Okay.
let's know your opinion in the comment section. If you want to come up here so that I can come down, you can save me.
Yeah. I don't want it to be too long for today though. So if you don't see anyone coming, it's okay. So anyway, if you want to give out to your friend or anyone, you need to let your partner know. According to what we have on the screen, um, our relationship expert said, excuse me. Hi HD, how are you? Welcome. You're welcome here. Please don't forget to give the video a thumb up if you haven't done so. Yeah, so that you should tell your partner about the financial assistance you're giving out. And do we all practice it? Um, People just, I know some people will always say, yeah, that's what it should be, but we might not all practice it. Sometimes I don't practice it. I'm not going to lie. I don't need to tell my husband because I have already given it as I've given it out. It's not a loan to me anymore. I made to my late dad then do make us to understand that money you cannot give out, don't borrow. do we always practice it? Not 100%, but majority of the time, I zero my mind that what if it doesn't show up? It's because some people as well, once you borrow them money, loan them money, you start seeing some attitude. And if you're not the type that knows how to ask for the money, like me, I just overlook. If they like, they bring it back. If they like, they don't bring it. It's not left for them. I've given it. It has become a blessing so that it doesn't make me feel bad about them. So some maybe it's
Exactly.
just help. If that person keep coming back, then I might need to kind of inform my partner, or maybe later conversation might lead them. I say, oh, I helped in the past. Maybe I wanted him to also put something together. I want us to put something together. I might say, oh, I've helped in the past. I might not state the figure. I think, like I said, there are some things that we know is right. We don't really actually practice it all the time, depending on situation as well. So, people that maybe they give it out, let's say, okay, it was now given out to, they loaned the friend and it wasn't returned. Do you expect the husband to be the one to go and ask for the loan, or would the husband start sending? I've decided to just rely what I've written down. Yeah, to be the one to ask for the loan that was given out. And question to Dickiness,
Mm-hmm.
um, when the money is being given out, would you advise that the husband tells the wife friend that, oh, I told my wife about it.
Mm-hmm.
He
If
should.
Yeah, that outsider. You're not trying to make him or her happy. Oh. He's an outsider. Yes, I told my wife. If you think I'm stupid, will you know the drama that I will face in the house if she finally finds out? Yeah, I told my wife. Yeah, that will even encourage the person to pay back as quick as possible.
So should
Yeah,
so
the
so
wife is
the
aware.
so the husband would just say, I told my wife about it, or you should just, since the woman
If there
came.
is anything that will crop about talking about the wife, so that it will not look like, oh, your wife is now controlling you. You know how our people used to think. So for everything, you must tell your wife. So you just do what you got to do. That's how they say it here. Do what you got to do, but make sure it's the correct
Sensibly,
thing. Mm-hmm.
using common sense. A
Mm-hmm.
courtesy demand that you tell your partner, and it depends on the money as well. I think it depends on the kind of help. Like, we're talking about financial help here.
Even if
What about
it's
some?
1 cent, oh,
Pardon
even
me?
if it doesn't matter the amount. Are you
Mm.
talking about the amount? The amount doesn't matter. Even if it is 1 cent, why are you giving it to the person without letting me know? Is there anything around it? You need to explain more. Knowing that I will not even say no. So why are you hiding it? Or possibly you forgot. Oh, I forgot. Could you believe that I gave this person so much? Oh, that's okay. If you trust your man or you trust your woman, if she tells you that she forgot, you will understand it. Unless you don't trust each other before. So everything you have to raise an eyebrow. Mm.
Good. So, if we're creating a scenario, you're the wife, of course, it happens to you, as I'm putting you on the spot on that.
You see,
Would you be
AA said, AA said something. AA said,
Yeah,
no thought of it because it has
I
never
still
happened.
think it
But this
depends on.
kind of thing can happen in the future. It can happen to a man. It can happen to a woman. I can also relate to it. Yes, I can also relate to it. It has happened to me. And I have to tell my husband that we need to help this person. And my husband have also told me that I did this, and I wasn't angry because he's not really that kind of person.
That's what I'm
Or
saying. That
yes, so it depends. It depends. You don't
yeah,
need to, take it out of proportion. You
uh
did not tell me, Okay. We women, we are wonderful.
yeah, we
Mm?
have drama,
Let us.
different hormones.
The women are not same. If you have that drama queen, know how to handle her and put her in her space. When her madness starts, you leave her in her corner. Let her go and take her medication. As far
Um,
as you as a man knows that there is nothing attached to it.
so if he decide to tell you, would you be asking question of how did he, where, how, and all that? Because I think some of them also feel embarrassed. I don't know if you've experienced that before.
Embarrass of what?
Pardon me?
Which kind of embarrassment? I don't get it.
So let's say, for example, you now say, "Oh, so where did Chiamaka ask? Where or how did he ask for the loan? Did he call
She
your
called
phone? Did he
me.
come
Yeah, yes,
home?"
she called me. Yes. Oh, so she has your number. Yes.
Of course, you already know he has his number, but would
Mm.
you feel hurt that he calls your husband without your knowledge? Would you
Uh,
feel?
Sometimes people can go extra miles to make such call. It still boils down to if you trust your man. Anybody can call him, even if you cage him in a cage or bottle him, put him in a bottle. If he still want to go beyond that helping arm, you will not do anything. You will not do anything. So the earlier you understand that adults can be adults, you try to do whatever you can and hand it over to God. That's what I'm saying. Even if he did not call, even if he did not tell you prior to that, you can still understand it that, oh, my spouse is not like that. But if he's like that, that he is a conny man, you need to start shouting immediately. Eh? Yes, if you have caught him over and over and he keep doing the same thing, you will definitely. You will
And we
recognize
know that
God.
some women, once they notice that about your partner, they will want to take advantage of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They keep collecting from him. They don't even want to tell you, and that's not the first time. No, and you still have some things you need to do with money. He has not even taken care of the immediate family. Father Christmas, you will give it to him back to back because you don't just let it slide like that.
But because of what you said now, because he hasn't finished attending to the own needs, and he's trying to help an outsider, should that
Mm.
stop him from helping? Should all the home needs be accomplished before they can render help to someone out there?
I know that home needs will never be complete. As far as we have the basic needs, home
Yes,
needs are
someone.
so much. As far as we have the basic needs and there is need to help this person, that is where the two spouses have to put head together and agree.
Okay, I think I have maybe it's the last one so that I don't I can let you go. Is that so after okay, you guys agreeing on maybe this person asked for 500 and you guys want to give 400 or you want to give the whole 500 whatever, would you like to be the one to hand over the money to your friend that asked your husband in
It
private?
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who gives the money. My husband can give it to me to go and give to her or to him, or he can do it. But he, as he's presenting it, he will just be like, eh, me and my wife, this is what we could be able to raise. Oh. You can just put it that way so that the person will even know that, okay, possibly the person is asking for $500 and then two of you were able to gather 300. And you just say, see, yeah, this is what we can raise. The person will now be like, he even told the wife, oh, that will encourage him to bring it back quick, quick. And if they did not bring, it has happened to us, what will you do? You can still let it slide. You have given that helping hand, but the person will not come back next time because the one where you collect before, you never bring them. I think we have some comments here from AA.
Yeah, I've highlighted the one that says depends on.
Yeah, I still think it depends on the hope, oh, sorry, the type of marriage. Some tender help and say to the person not to let their other half know. But each time you are collecting something from somebody and you say, please don't tell your wife or don't tell your husband. See, yes, there is something behind it.
There's a
Why
motive
should
behind
why
it.
should you tell me not to tell? It's just like you're telling me a story, we are just gisting, and you'll be like telling me about somebody else. And if I say, ah, should I ask her? And you say, I beg, go, don't ask her. Oh. She will say, I say, I will suspect you. You are the one that is saying. I'll
But what if the
suspect you.
woman is the type that says things? You know, some people have loose mouth.
Okay. But to me, don't tell me not whatever you don't want me to tell my husband. Please don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Okay.
Just don't
So
tell me about it.
so my question, you've not really answered it proper. You, I don't know if you purposely did dodge it. Would
Which
you
one?
like to be the one to hand over the money?
No, it doesn't matter. He can do it. I don't even want to receive. Ah, thank you, Mao. Hey, God bless you. Hey, God bless you. God bless your generation. I don't want it. God has will bless me. See, the person is saying thank you, oh, thank you. Oh. It might not even go
Come
down the
from their
belly.
hearts.
Yeah, so don't thank me. Like after giving somebody something and they will keep calling. Hey, let me call your husband and greet him. Oh, hey, let me call your wife. Hey, see, there's no need for all those drama. So whoever that hands over the money doesn't matter, but let there be a communication. Let there be a communication. I think I'll jump down from here. I want to quickly. I will be in the background though, but
Thank you. We're
I
almost
will
done
be
now.
driving.
Thank you very much for
Yes.
your time.
God
Thank you.
bless you. Guys in the comment section, you are doing a great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, hey, I see you.
Thank you. Um, hello, Utali Super.
HD African Scope. Yeah.
Yeah,
Also have a
Utali
comment here.
Super channel. You're welcome. Thank you.
I'll check on
HD
this one.
African Scope. Thank you for coming. You said how am I today? I'm doing just okay. Thank you, but we thank God. And nice job, great topic. I think you wanted to write. Thank you. AA said in this case, the woman doesn't like the hobby helping people. They are a very well known in Nigeria here. It is really hard. Let me just listen. HD, are you with how do I ask the question? Because I don't want you to for you to feel embarrassed wherever. I don't know if you have a partner or if you're settled or you're not settled yet. So maybe that's why it's still very a bit hard for you. Thank you, co-host. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, co-host. Thanks for assisting me. Yeah, I feel it all depends on who, how, when. That's why I was asking my co-host the question how, when, who, and all that. And if it's the first time, some people will let it slide and just give out. Some might even give it to someone else. It might not even be their wife to be the one to communicate that financial assistance across, so that in case something happen in future, they might have would I say witness or someone that they can reference to, or if there's a plan by the other woman, it won't fall into it. It all depends. I pray that God guide us in trying to render help to people that maybe they're closer to our partner or not. In as much as you want to try and do it right, it might not sit well with the other party or with who you're helping. I was saying that what if the wife has a loose mouth? There are some people when they get to a place, maybe a gathering that maybe they have their people, they are very loose. They maybe they lose consciousness of. They will say things that maybe their partner has discussed to them with them while they were in the bedroom. So people will be shocked. The same way, if it was a man, imagine if it was a man that is asking another man's wife for financial assistance. The man will really be upset that why would you go to my wife to ask for financial assistance? Meaning maybe you want to try and cheat her or do something. You know, men will take it to 100 level. In as much as we'll say women are they have their dramas, but if we turn the table around, the man will also not like it that the man, his friend has to go behind his back to meet his wife. So they want to try and see why What gave him the audacity, or could they be that close for him to have gone to his wife? What can cause it? What can far? If A is still here, I'm sure you will understand what I mean by what can far. That I'm single. That's why I don't take side. Okay. Welcome to the okay, very soon maybe you're going to join the queue. You're going to join the married people and start experiencing some marital and challenges, or don't let me call it challenges, bliss, the ups and downs. So yeah, so if it comes to the man, a man is going through, go behind be, them to their wife to ask for financial assistance, they'll start feeling maybe they wanted to use style to get into their wife's lap. You know how some men reason, in as much as we're talking about trust. When it comes to going behind them, they start feeling you need to stop talking to him, you need to delete their number, you need to do this. In fact, some will go go ahead as go and confront the man for why would you go to my wife? Some women, they will go and meet that their friend straight up, or they will call her immediately or later that, oh, why would you call my husband without telling me? Do you think he's not going to tell me? For you to have done that, that means you have a serious motive. Just a reason for that. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, this kind of thing can happen in a relationship, in marriage, and I pray that anyone that happens to, they're able to handle it well. They're able to handle it well. I would say if you can tell your partner, it's advisable you tell your partner. It also depends on the person that is asking for financial assistance. Some people feel the first or second they don't need to tell, but if the person keeps coming back, then they will have to tell their partner that this person has asked for assistance in the past, or this person is asking for assistance, and their response will determine maybe they need to tell them that they've once rendered assistance in the past, and giving telling their partner their reason for rendering the assistance without letting them know. And yeah, we pray for understanding that even the our partner will is that we have someone that will understand us and not the kind of person we are, and a man that has a woman that will definitely start drama for days, for 1 week, that man would definitely not want to tell her because of the drama. He might render the help and not tell, or tell him or her later when he knows that it might be away. And some would rather not render the help to the friend because they don't want their uh, partners, their wife drama. They will just say, you know what, I'm sorry, I can't do it. They might not even tell their wife that your friend came to ask for assistance because they don't even want the drama. So it depends on how it happened, who it happens to. Maybe the relationship between the people, the person asking for assistance, to the family as well. These are the things that I want us to consider. The relationship between someone, the person asking for financial assistance or for assistance, and the family. We want to see the relationship between them. Or yeah, when I mean let's say the two families, because let's assume the children, their children and your children are friends. You might want to give them reason to say, okay, let's assist this person because of their children. It all depends. That's it. The topic is I know it's somehow everyone will want to know. When it comes to us, we want to know. But have I done it before that I read a sister without telling him? Yes. And some are just like, okay, let me give. It all depends on relationship out and also the distance in the person and myself. Maybe where they locate, they live, where they reside, or where they live, and now. So it's with wisdom, really. It will be wisdom. Some will not tell their husband, they will tell their children if they have a grown up one. It all depends so that they can have someone to have a receipt on them. Yeah. And it is a this particular couple, when the husband want to help and you let the wife know, it will not help anyone. Yeah, some will not help again. Seriously. Yeah. This particular couple, when the husband want to help and let the wife know, it will not help anymore. Yeah, they will withdraw the help. Not all men are okay to tell you the financial assistance they want to render to your help to your friend. Okay, let's assume your friend's husband was late. That's why she becomes a single mom. I'm just thinking of being a single mom and they need to render help. I think there's so many ways to it. If the woman says, "Oh, we don't have food at home," we don't have food at home, the children haven't eaten, we don't even know how they're going to do. Blah, blah, blah. The man might say, "Okay, some people will like, okay, if you're asking this money for to buy food, they might as well just give their own wife money to say, go to the market, get food stuff, and go and deliver it to them, and would not give them the money. They would rather use it to buy something. But yeah, some women know that once they tell their wife, that once the man tells their wife will prevent them from helping. So, or some men know that once their wife is aware, they tell their wife, they rather not assist, they will withdraw. It also helps that when you tell your husband, your partner, that your friend, if you tell your wife that a friend ask you for a loan or financial assistance, it will also help that friend of you guys not to come back asking, thinking the wife would not know. That's part of the advantage because some will ask the first time because nothing shown, they will ask for the second time. I am the type, I will tell you the truth. I would not show to you that I know about the financial assistance. In fact, if you like, you tell me a story of someone else gave you the money. I will not ask question that, oh, isn't it so person gave you? It's not my business. I will be looking at I like to look at people's drama, so I tend to know them more. So some will not tell. Some the first time they will come because the man helped, they will come back the second, they will cook up stories because we have so many people that knows how to cook up serious stories. So, but they know that if their wife is aware, their wife can quickly tell or knows people that will tell them this person is telling lie or he has been to our place to also say the same, narrate the same stories. Some usually use their children, they use their children to tell, they'll say, oh, it's running temperature, it's school fee, hospital, house bond, this, different distance. So it could help if the wife is aware. The wife could say, don't render the help. You know what? Give me so please. Let me go and do it myself. So once they see that it was the wife that brought the financial assistance or the whatever, they will know how to cope asking because some knows that these men are would I say gullible when they want to help. They will just help you without any thinking any they don't have any bad mind about it, not knowing that the woman has a plan. Some women has a plan with financial assistance they're asking. Once they keep coming back, they start thinking their third brain or second brain or whatever will start telling them you can also have this man to yourself or just be the one, give him room to give you, let him be free, tell him to come in anytime he wants to. That's when another story will start. Yeah, that's the advantage and disadvantage for me. I feel if he doesn't know, you might be giving room to the woman to use a different tactics to want to get you, and it could be blackmail. Later, we don't know, we never can tell. Should you always tell? I think I will leave it to everyone. I've told you what I do. Sometimes I do tell, sometimes or if I render help, I'm not saying to my his friends. Sometimes I just leave it. This is what comes from my heart. What if he doesn't even know the person? It's not everyone that I have to tell, but if it's someone that is aware, he knows. I think it all depends anyway. Um, as we grow in this marriage, home or relationship, we tend to understand things better. And I also did mention that some people is because they've been dealt with in the past. Some were good at helping, but because they've been dealt with, their helps were not returned with good mind. They turn everything around. So they've made up their mind that no, 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 we must be aware. We must both take decision at the same time, or we say no, no, no. It all depends anyway. The situation of the person, the relationship, where they live, where they reside. I mean, and everything. Maybe what they want to use it for either as well. It could be, I don't know. So, would I say, do you do as you're led? I will do as I'm led. But let's do it with common sense and also think of what if. I usually like to remember that what if, even if we as a family, as if I'm being asked and I discussed with my husband and decide to give me the money or give me the go ahead to assist, okay, I still have the what if this person later no longer our friend? Because some, instead of them to, because they don't want to return it or they are finding it hard to return it, they start putting up attitude. They start putting on the attitude so that when you react to something, they're going to say, is it because of the money I borrow from you? Some people try to use sense. So I try to give space. And that wants to give, apart from just doing once in a while checkup. So yeah, Musisi, you're welcome. So we're done right now. I don't want it to be too long. Thank you for coming. I realize that you're also having a live stream. So you're welcome. If you have time, you can listen to it and drop your own opinion on this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone that's joined. If you haven't given the video a thumb up, please do give the video a thumb up. I think it's quite dark now. Yeah. And give the video a thumb up if you haven't done so. Thank you for coming. God bless you. And I'll stop it here. Bye. Let me read that. Thank you, HD. Thank you. Thank you, Musisi. Thank you, Chisom. Um, thank you, AA. Excuse me. Thank you. Utali was here earlier. Let me see. Utali something channel. So Utali super channel. Thank you. B Joy, you were here earlier as well. Thank you. Healthy Habit 100. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Extra corner. Thank you for coming. And everyone that has joined and drop their thumb up. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Bye, AA. Thank you.